We do want to thank everyone for joining us tonight, and for some of the newer names and faces and such, we just want to say Angie and Jim started what was then known as the travel agency on Amelia Island, Fernandina Beach in 1974. And then in 1996, the two of them had the foresight to join an amazing organization known as Virtuoso. It was API back then. And when I graduated from college in 99, I joined them. Being part of Virtuoso is such a unique opportunity. It really does give us some of the most amazing relationships in the industry. One of those spectacular relationships being with Steve Lassman. And we were really excited for him to tell you all about some really gorgeous villas and kind of the unique opportunities that villas offer our amazing clients. So, Mr. Steve, I think maybe if you are ready, we'll let you take it away.
All right, let me get my screen going here. How about that?
There we go. Thank you.
All right. You know, I'm not really known for my technical abilities, so but thank you all. You know, you're right. We've been a Virtuoso Preferred going on 14 years, so we've had a almost a 15-year relationship, and it's a pleasure for me to be here. Love to talk about my product. Love what we do, and I hope that you will get a sense of because people sometimes think villas. Oh my God, I can't afford these villas, but I am going to show you incredible product at pricing that you're going to go, oh my God, I can't believe this is so affordable. So if you hadn't thought about taking your family away or going away with other couples, I'll show you a great way to experience the world. So I always like to start here because I want everyone to know our commitment to the travel advisor community. And throughout this presentation, please, please, please look at all the photos because we got some incredible shots of incredible villas. Can you picture yourself? This is in Hot Springs, Virginia, sitting out here with a glass of Chianti with a little fire building there, looking at that beautiful, it's just gorgeous. But, we've been working with the travel advisor community and the advisors like Wallace Pearson Travel for over 30 plus years. Our motto is very simple. We always want to put you first. We put our guests first, and I just wanted to share that with you because, as you've been told, this relationship is very important to us. I want to start here because villas are the ultimate in social distancing accommodations. You will find no accommodation better than a villa for social distancing. But I want to talk about post-COVID because our world changed post-COVID. Pre-COVID, it was a completely different experience. Now, post-COVID, I want to make you feel comfortable in traveling and being willing to walk into the office and say, hey, I'm ready to travel. So we've done quite a few things post-COVID. I'm going to do it very quickly, but I'm going to hit the most important one, which is on the bottom versus the others. Everyone asks me, so how are the villas cleaned? How can you maintain the fact that we want to be safe, we want to be healthy? So there's an organization called the Villa Rental Management Association. It's called the VRMA. The VRMA came out with a list of health and cleaning protocols. We went to every one of our owners, every one of our managers in destination and said, look, we need you to sign a document that you will abide by at minimum these protocols. And what these protocols talk about, everything from how to clean the villa, which all our villas, even pre-COVID, were cleaned from top to bottom through each and every check-in, check-out. Talks about what chemicals to use. Talks about how to train the staff so they clean properly. How is the staff appropriately dressed when they're interacting with you? So you will see they wear gloves, they wear masks, they wear aprons. They take every precaution. They have to be temperature checked every day before they come to the villa to interact with you. So, and they have to report that actually to the tourism department. So there's these standards. Plus, what's in the villa for you? We make sure that all the villas have, the antibacterial gel for you to use throughout your stay there. We make sure it has antibacterial wipes, antibacterial cleaning supplies. So if you do want to use the kitchen, let's say, and you want to make sure that you keep it antibacterially clean, all the chemicals are there for you. So we made sure that all of our villa owners would adopt at minimum the VRMA health standards. Now, a lot of our managers went a step further. A lot of them, there's equipment out there now that you can actually bring into a home. You can even get it for your own home, but you can actually bring it into your home where in a matter of 2 hours, the entire home gets completely desanitized. So in between arrivals, in addition to the cleaning, they will use these machines to sanitize the entire villa. We also make sure that no luggage comes into any of our villas without being sanitized properly before it comes in. So we really do think about everything that to impact the villa, because let's be honest, you don't want to get sick, but the owners don't want you getting sick in their villas either, because that's bad for them as well. So they're very mindful of this, and we're 100% in favor of this. We've also asked many of our homeowners, all of our homeowners and management companies, to relax payment terms and to relax cancellation penalties, because pre-COVID, it was very strict. 50% at time of booking, 50% 90 days prior, non-refundable. Now, of course, with COVID, a lot more flexibility. So anyone who had been booked, we've moved to 2021. Nobody lost a penny. Everybody was able to move their bookings to 2021 with the hopes of traveling next year. But for people that are booking new bookings, we wanted to make sure that we could reduce the amount of your deposit. We can reduce the time to which you needed to make final payment. So we have many of our homeowners now that will accept 30-day prior payment for final payment versus 3 months. Gives you a much greater, longer lead time to make a decision as to whether you feel safe and actually still to travel. And we've gotten them to relax a lot of the cancellation penalties. So not all of them, but when the team works with our team, they will find out for you exactly which villas, which destinations give you the most lenient philosophies and policies. Now, we also have many of our homeowners have allowed us to now escrow the money, and we don't release the money to the homeowner until 30 days prior, thus again, protecting your funds. So why Villa is a distinction? Why are we a preferred partner, of Wallace Pearson Travel and of Virtuoso? And please, again, look at these amazing homes that we have. So unlike Airbnb and HomeAway and the VRBO and these big companies that you hear about, we don't want to have the most villas. These companies have 5 and 6 million homes. We have just over 2,900 homes. Why? Because we vet, inspect, and guarantee the quality of every single home that we offer. At 5 and 6 million homes, you can't. It's physically impossible to maintain that level of product and guarantee the quality. So we don't do that. We just want to have a completely secure, smaller inventory that when Angie or any of the agents at the agency book with you, they know that they're getting a villa that's going to be perfect when you get there. There's no third-party registration for credit cards. Many of these companies online will ask you to pay another company. So that company has nothing to do with travel. They're just like a collection house for money. That's not a good thing. First off, they're going to market to you. Second of all, you're paying someone that has absolutely no, let's call it, skin in the game. With us, you're paying us. We are bonded and insured. We have to be because of our relationship with Virtuoso. They require us to have a bond and be insured, and we name all of the Virtuoso agents as additional insured. So your money is about as protected as it could possibly be versus giving your money to a homeowner, a stranger. I can tell you in 2017, when the hurricanes hit the Caribbean, we were the only company that gave people their money back in areas that were impacted. If you had booked through Airbnb and HomeAway, you may have gotten your money back, you may have gotten a credit, but a lot of people saw their money disappear. We gave every client their money back. Nobody lost a penny with us. We also offer 24/7 customer care on the ground, so you're never alone. We have boots on the ground in every destination. What if something were to go wrong? What if the electricity went out at 2 o'clock in the morning? Who are you calling? You have our people on the ground. We also have a 24/7 customer care here in North America. We will jump on that. It doesn't happen very often, but if it did, if you were in an Airbnb or VRBO, who are you calling? Who are you going to reach out to at 2 o'clock in the morning to take care of your vacation? So we have boots on the ground everywhere we sell. We're from 1 to 42 bedrooms around the globe. The new demand now is domestic because people want to travel close to home. So drive markets. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that as we go through this. But let me do a real quick comparison, the do-it-yourself sites to us. Okay, so you understand why people like Wallace Pearson Travel want to work with us. Number one, we talked about the inventory size and about guaranteeing it. Also, we follow all local laws and guidelines. There are many areas of the world where you can't have a short-term rental without having an official license to do that. If you go with some of these other sites, I know there are apartments, for instance, in California or in France, for instance, where they're illegal. And if you go to an apartment that is not certified and is illegal, technically the government can ask you to leave. You can have the local police actually come there and ask you to leave because other residents in the building will know this is an illegal rental. We follow all local laws and guidelines. We protect the travel advisor. We do not work with direct they work with us direct, and we do not look to take you away from them. We are partners with them, so we're all working in your best interest. When you're working with a homeowner, their only interest is getting the money for getting you to come there. Again, I talked about customer service. I talked about the quality standards, financial integrity. We have a 30-plus year track record, and again, we're bonded and insured. It's not just about renting the home, though. In working with the entire team there, we create the experience for you at the villa. Renting the villa is a small portion of your vacation, but it's about the experience. Are you celebrating a special day? Do you want to have a live band at your villa? Do you want to have a cigar roller at your villa? Do you want to have a private sommelier come to your villa and do a wine tasting in your villa? How about anyone who's ever been to Disney? What is the one thing everybody wants to do at Disney? They want to take their kids for a character breakfast. Well, guess what? We bring the character to the villa so you don't have to wait online and get a 5-minute photo with a character and eat, breakfast with 40 other people. We actually bring the character to the villa. So we can do just about anything to create the experience for you and your guests. So that's where our concierge team comes in. And again, whatever it is you're looking to do, spa services, yoga classes, we can do it all at the villa. Celebrations are huge. I can tell you right now, we're doing a lot of weddings because people are looking for destinations where you can do weddings and you can social distance. And we have a lot of villas that have large grounds that we're able to social distance instead of you being at a wedding venue or at a resort where you can't really control the outside influences. We can have a wedding at one of our beautiful villas. But let's talk about product because it's what's most important to me and most important. I want to show you what we offer. This is my example of Epcot Center because I think this villa in Miami reminds me of the Epcot Center whenever I see it. But let's move on. So in Montana, we have Big Sky, Montana, with over 20 villas ranging in price, and you're reading this right, from $320 a night to $1,062 per night for 4 to 6 bedrooms. Here's one of them, the Bear Den Lodge. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bath, starting at a little over $1,100 per night. Look at this is a gorgeous, beautiful postcard picture. 4,800 square feet. Now think about that. 4 bedrooms, a little over 1,100 a night. What is that? About 255, 260 a bedroom, and you're getting this entire house. And look at what you get. Look at the quality of what you get. This is like staying at a Four Seasons resort, but in your own home, where everyone has their own bedrooms. You have your living room, your dining room, your media room, your full service kitchen. Here's an example of a home in New Mexico. In Taos, New Mexico, we had 3 villas. Again, look at the pricing range. Here's the Wilderness Lodge. 5 bedroom, 5 bathrooms, priced from $748 per night. I hope you're catching a theme here. These are affordable vacations for you. The team at Wallace Pearson can find these gorgeous homes for you through Villas of Distinction and at prices that are, I sound like Crazy Eddie, if anybody remembers Crazy Eddie from the old days of New York, where it was like, our prices are insane. But I mean, think about this. This is at the top of the Taos Ski Valley. There is no higher elevated home on top of the ski resort. And here again, look at the quality of what you're getting inside. This is this is 5-star quality at a really 1-star price. I mean, you can't. And if you want a chef, we'll bring a chef in. If you want us to deliver food for you, we'll deliver food for you. Again, it's about the experience that you're looking for. How about the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee? We have 6 villas outside of Dollywood. And again, look at the accommodations of what you're getting. This is Raccoon Ridge. From $918 a night, under $1,000 for 6 bedrooms. Where are you going to find a hotel with this quality that's going to give you that kind of pricing? Here's another one in the Great Smoky Mountains, Fireflies in the Night. I like this one because of the view. Can you imagine? Look at that gorgeous view. That is just, to me, is spectacular. And you get it in the bedrooms too. So when you wake up in the morning, it's like, life is good moment. That's what I always like to call them, the life is good moment. California, we're adding a bunch of new product. Right now, we've had Palm Springs, Lake Tahoe. We have Napa, where we're adding more. We do have LA, but the skies are a little cloudy there at the moment, as we all know, sadly, and my heart goes out to them. But again, look at the pricing. So this is Contemporary Dreams. This is right in the heart of Coachella Valley. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath that is absolutely stunning. Again, look at your interiors. You know, for what you're paying, if you were staying in a resort, you'd have to stay at a Red Roof Inn to get to for the same cost and get the quality of, you know, a Ritz-Carlton here. One of our condos in Lake Tahoe. Again, you can't get any closer to the ski resort. Look where these people are. They're actually on the slope outside the living room there. So, I mean, if you want a true ski in, ski out, and then of course they have this middle picture on the bottom is a community center. So where they have a pool and they have a gym, so you can use that as well. South Carolina, we're in Hilton Head and Sea Island. Again, look at the bottom left-hand picture. Can you get any closer to the beach? And a quality of what you're getting. This starts at under $500 a night for 5 bedrooms. Is that crazy? That is just crazy. $100 a bedroom a night. Virginia, I call this the Brady house because this reminds me of the Brady's house from the old series. It actually looks like it to me. But in Hot Springs, you want a farm? We can get you your own farm. Under $400 a night for a farm. And again, you get good quality. Okay, so you never have to worry about the quality with us. Now, don't get me wrong. We have $25,000 a night villas, which I think I might have even put in this presentation so you can see what a $25,000 a night villa. But Tybee Island in Georgia, we just added that. We have this one villa and more is coming. But again, quality product, quality for what you're paying. So it's a little break time. I figured, you know, I'm talking a lot. We thought we'd get people to participate a little bit. Now, this is Sweet Boca's in Panama. I tell you, if you're unhappy with anybody in your life, invite them to come with you. You leave them there, nobody will ever find them again. But the first question I want to ask you is, if you could have one experience set up in a villa, what would that be? Just type it in the chat box so the Watson Pearson travel people can see what that experience would be, because I guarantee you they can come up with it. If you can dream it, we together can come up with it and make it happen for you. And I'm going to wait a minute for that one. See if we get any chats in there. I know what it'd be for me to be at that villa right now. Talk about the ultimate in social distancing. That entire island right behind you is part of the villa. It's not just the house in the middle of the water. It's that entire island. That's your own private beach. And you get there, by the way, by boat. Or you could swim if you're Mark Spitz, maybe. I'm aging myself by saying Mark Spitz, but that's okay. Okay, one more question for you. How about renting Richard Branson's private island, Necker Island? And don't think you can't rent it because they have celebration days where you can actually rent less than the island. So you can have a private island experience without the private island expense. So we would love to know, when would you feel comfortable traveling again and where would you want to go? Okay, I really am interested to see what kind of results we get. And we'll talk about this after my presentation is done. But curious as to where people would want to go and when they would travel again. I could tell you, for me, the number one, I got a lot on my bucket list still. My number one bucket list is an African safari. It's still my number one bucket list item. I haven't done it yet. Every year, Virtuoso has a big conference where we all come together to talk about our great products. Last year after Virtuoso, I did a 3-week trip to Vietnam, Cambodia, and Korea on a river cruise. If you've never considered that, you should contact the folks at Wallace Pearson, because let me tell you, a river cruise, I know I'm here selling villas, but a river cruise, especially the Vietnam one, was freaking amazing. Trip of a lifetime. How's that for a great plug? I'm not even a cruise guy and I'm giving you a great plug, but seriously, it's a great, another great vacation. I've done 3, actually, 2 in Europe and the one in Vietnam and Cambodia. Okay, I'll get back to talking about what I'm going to talk about. So in New York, we have some amazing homes out in the Hamptons. This is truly an incredible beachfront property. Look on your left side of the bottom floor. That's the bedroom. You could literally roll out of bed and be on the sand and to the water in probably a minute. And great product. Here's my ultimate social distancing house the beach house on Shinnecock Bay in East Quogue. The only person you might see is a dolphin come up in the morning. I mean, look at that. It's a little bit more money than the others, but again, beautiful home. And here's a little bit of the interior. Then we have Pristine Dunes, also out in the Hamptons. Another, just giving you some other options to look at. I hope you're sensing the quality of everything that I'm offering to you. No matter what the price point is, no matter where it's located, I hope you see that the quality is consistent. This is one of my favorite homes that we have out in the Hamptons. Why? Because if you look at the upper left corner, you have complete views of the water on both sides, and you have a ramp right down to the water. So you're literally on the beach. Beautiful property. This is a brand new property that we're bringing on. It hasn't opened yet. It was just built. It's an 11 bedroom, 11 and a half bath, starting at $15,000 a night. I told you I'd show you some of the higher end things. I have some interior shots. There's very little furniture yet because it's obviously just being finished, but it's going to be spectacular. Then we have a townhouse in New York City. If you ever want to go catch some Broadway shows and stay in the best of the best, this is a 5-bedroom, 8-bathroom townhouse. Absolutely stunning in Midtown Manhattan. Then in Florida, some of the newer locations, Miami and the Panhandle. This is Ooh La La, and it is an Ooh La La. Here's Villa Colada in Miami. If you've ever been to Miami, you know hotels run pretty high. Here's a 6-bedroom, 6.5 bath for $1,875 per night in a fully gated community that's about 8 minutes from South Beach. And here's your interior. Again, look at what you're getting for the cost. Now my favorite place that we offer because of the craziness that goes on in Orlando. We offer some incredible homes in Orlando. They're 15 minutes from the main entrance of Walt Disney World Drive. It's a gated community. This is Tranquility. This is one of the themed bedrooms, which is a Star Wars bedroom. This little hut on the lower right-hand corner is an entrance to a secret Nemo playroom for the kids. 12 bedrooms starting at under $2,000 a night. Okay, that's $166 a night. Crazy. Connecticut. You want to drive from New York? If you have clients that are on this call from New York, Villa Salt Acres, an 8-acre peninsula that is absolutely spectacular. And here's the interior. Park City, Utah. We got lots of product out there. Colorado, including Aspen and Vail, Beaver Creek, Steamboat Springs. Gorgeous product. Again, look at this. 5 bedrooms in Aspen for under $4,000 a night. And then if you want the best of the best in Las Vegas, we have 25 villas in Caesars. This is the #1 villa that we offer. This is Nobu Villa. It's on the top floor of Nobu. It is a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, starting at $30,000 a night. That is negotiable if you gamble or buy a lot of food and drink. But look at that view. There is no better view. If you want to have a party up there, before social distancing, you could have 100 people on this deck. Now it's obviously capped at 50, but look at that amazing view. And before Donnie and Marie left, their heads were right in front of you, staring at you from across the street. An incredible property. So this is not home that we're adding very soon in the Outer Banks. Beautiful home. But we're working on Portland, Louisiana, Texas, more in California, Oregon and Washington wine country, Arizona, which actually the contract got signed today, Michigan Lakes, Vermont, New Hampshire, and so much more is coming down the pike. But I don't want you to forget, we do a lot more than just the U.S. I know that's what people are thinking about now. But in 2021 or beyond, incredible product in Europe. Just want to share some stuff with you in Italy. This is Poderosa in Tuscany. This is Giulia in Positano. This is without a doubt the most incredible view you'll ever see. This home, if anybody knows anything about Amalfi, and you'll watch the team on the screen will say there's parking for 2 cars at this villa. That is a premium, right? Parking, and you can walk down the steps to the center of town. It's about 650 steps, but you can actually walk to the center of town. The most incredible views. Picture yourself sitting here again with a glass of Chianti watching the sun go down. It's just, then we have the Caribbean. Here's an example of Aqua Bay at the Trial Club in Jamaica. Now, if you're looking for the best value in the Caribbean, Jamaica is it. Why? Because for this pricing, you get a chef, a butler, a laundress. Yes, they'll do your laundry every day. A housekeeper doing your housekeeping every day. A pool man, a gardener, and a nighttime security guard. Even though it's in a gated community, the Jamaican Tourist Board requires all homes to have nighttime security. Not because there's a problem, just because they want people to feel comfortable, but incredible value. Then, of course, we have great villas in Turks and Caicos, which is also open. So these are some selections of our beachfront properties. Now, Villa Awa, I tell you, and Sentosa are sister properties. So if you had a larger family, you can combine villas and have both villas. Both come with staff. I will tell you, the best chef in all of Turks and Caicos is at Villa Awa. That starts at $10,000 a night, just to give you a ballpark. Then the best of the best in Cabo. This is Casa Fraser. This villa sits up on the highest peak in Cabo with the most incredible views. It is not beachfront. However, it is part of the Del Mar development, which has its own beach club, which is Club 96. And it has its own health and spa section, which is Club Espiritu. Look at the swimming pool, 2,000 square feet, 90,000 gallons, okay? And you get full privileges at the one and only Palmelia if you stay here. Now, full staff, chef, butler, just like the other ones, giving you an idea of savings. Now, while this rate starts at $10,000 per night for a 6-bedroom, it does come with a full staff. Your average daily per person cost for food and beverage, that's breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and drinks, is $70 per person per day. If you go to the one and only Palmelia for breakfast, you're going to spend about $60 just for breakfast. So the savings is incredible. And here's just taking you one step lower, Villa 462, half the cost, but not half the quality. So let's review. Okay, see, I'm getting towards the end. Another beautiful part of our Florida product. The cost per person, which I tried to show you when you compare it to a compatible luxury resort, is going to be significantly less. You're going to get far more space and far more accommodations. So the kitchen, the living room, the dining room, the media room, the playroom. Many of our villas have their own pool. Many of our villas have their own gym facilities. So you're going to get so much more. And again, in the essence of social distancing, this is the ultimate in social distancing. And the food and beverage expense, as I like to just talk about last, you're going to save significantly. But it's really about the experience that we can put together for you and your traveling companions. You know, so if you have a 95th birthday and you want a reggae band brought into your villa, we will bring a reggae band into your villa. You want fireworks on the beach to celebrate your 50th anniversary? We'll put fireworks on the beach for you. We even had one client through a travel advisor who had a special needs child who wanted to swim with the dolphins, but they asked us to bring the dolphin to the villa because of the special needs child. No, I was not able to bring a dolphin to the villa, but I did find a sea lion, and we brought a sea lion to the villa to entertain the child. So you never know what we can come up with if you ask, but it's really about you and what you want to experience. Now, Airbnb and these other sites will tell you, oh, we do experiences, but what they do is they give you a cookie cutter list of about 6 experiences, and you go on it with other people. So it's not private. It's not Angie and her team going, what do you want? Oh, you want to have a private sommelier come to your villa and give you a personal wine tasting? No problem. You want a tequila party, tequila tasting at your villa in Mexico? No problem. So it's really about what you want, and that's what's important. Always like to share this because this is my favorite part when I share with people. You know, I don't want you to think that we're not a company that does not want to give back. We did a big promotion to honor healthcare heroes around the country. We got 3,500 stories told to us. These stories broke my heart. When you hear what these people were doing for people during this pandemic was amazing. And we awarded 4 healthcare heroes air and villa vacations to honor them for their service and what they've done. I wish I could have given every one of them. I wish I could give the firefighters in California, the police. I wish I could give everybody this, but this is one of the things we did. And we did give a honeymoon away on Live with Kelly and Ryan. And to be consistent, I will tell you, if you Google it, you'll see that we said once again, We highly recommend using a travel advisor in the copy for Kelly and Ryan because we believe in our partners like Wallace Pearson Travel. We do love our partners. Again, this is actually the private island that we're getting it off the coast of Portland, Maine. So if you have $250,000 for a week, we can give you this private island off the coast of Maine. Now you'll notice there's no tennis court or swimming pool, but the homeowner has told me if you book 3 weeks, he'll build you a swimming pool or he'll build you a tennis court. So don't let that stop you. You tell the team at Wallace Pearson, and I'll get a pool built for you. Um, I hope you found that, holidays are really big for us. It's great. We can do Christmas trees in the villas. We can bring Santa Claus to the villa. What we do with Santa Claus is if you tell the team at Wallace Pearson Travel a little bit about the family, we actually will bring Santa Claus and he'll be able to say, Eric, I heard your baseball team won the championship this year and you hit the game-winning home run. Santa will say that to him. So we can really personalize the holidays for you if you let us. If you want Hanukkah menorahs, you want Easter bunnies, and you want to do an Easter egg hunt, we can do that. So again, it's about the experience. So don't let anyone tell you we can't do it. We can. Just ask the travel advisors at Wallace Pearson Travel, and we will make it happen. Again, we do love working with the travel advisors. The reason we do is because, quite simply, they advocate for you. They are the experts. Trust me, you might think I'm an expert on villas. I only have to know about villas. They have to know about everything in the world, and they do know about it. That's what's incredible about them. They do all the work. It doesn't cost you a penny more to let them do it for you, because if you called me direct, which I do not want you to do, the same price would be charged whether you went through them or if you booked it direct, and we do not want you to book it direct. So the pricing is the same, and they have your best interest at heart. So I know you know that because your customers are theirs, but I want you to know we recognize that. And here's another great feature that only they can offer you. So being part of Virtuoso and part of the Virtuoso family, we give to all of your clients, all of the Wallace Pearson Travel clients that have kids traveling. Anyone between the age of 4 and 12, we actually gift you an Amazon Kindle Fire for kids. We give it to you. It's yours because you're booking with Wallace Pearson Travel. You get this gift if you have any kids. And every kid gets it. So it's not like we give you one to share among 3 kids. If you got 3 kids in the ages of 4 to 12, we'll give you 3 of them. If you don't want them, it's okay. We won't give them to you. But this is a great perk. And last but not least, I just want to thank you. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate the relationship that Wallace Pearson has with you, and the fact that they allowed me to spend about 35 minutes with you or so. I know you told me to talk for 25, but what can I say? I'm really excited about my product. So I apologize if I went too long, but if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. And I hope you got a great feel for what we can offer you and your friends. So thanks, Ange.
Well, thank you, Tuesday. We're really excited about the product and the relationship as well. And I think it gives a beautiful idea of what we can do around our own beautiful country for a little while. And then also the kinds of things that we can do when we're ready to start branching out a little bit further. I thought it was really fun. I know most of the people probably didn't see everybody else's responses, but it was interesting that almost everyone said they were very interested in a private chef, and they're also interested in some yoga and Pilates classes. So that will be some fun things to arrange when we start booking some of these gorgeous villas with all these amazing people.
And what's incredible about the chefs, especially when you're in areas on the water, at night, the local fishermen will go out into the water. You'll see the lanterns out there. They're fishing. And then in the morning, if you tell the chef that you really like fish, they come up to right up to the villa with their fresh catch. So you actually see it doesn't get any fresher than that. You actually see what they caught. They bring it to the villa, and then it's cooked and on your plate, within hours. So it's pretty cool.
That sounds like the way to do dinner.
Yeah.
Angie, did you have anything that I thought you looked like you might be ready to say something as well?
No, I thought the presentation was awesome, and I am ready to get out of here now.
Yeah, let's all go. Come on. Where do you want to go? Let's go to Portland, Maine. If we all chip in a little money, we can afford the private island for one night, maybe.
That's right.
There you go.
And I was just wondering, you were talking about the sanitation requirements of all the places, and I could see that happening here in the United States just because of where we are, but in the pandemic. But are those standards still in place in Europe?
Absolutely. We actually, in Italy, for instance, we own the management company. So we actually can physically dictate it. But again, the big thing is none of these homeowners want you coming into their home being sick or getting sick. So we have absolutely signed agreements with them, and there's some penalties if we find out that they don't do it. And as I mentioned earlier, we vet and inspect these once a year. So once we can go to Europe and start traveling again, our team will go over there and we will inspect it and we will make sure that they're following the protocols. Now, let me be perfectly honest with you. Can I guarantee it 100% every single day of the year without physically seeing it? Obviously, no, I can't make that comment. But again, nobody wants someone coming into their home that's either sick or going to get sick there, because this is their livelihood. This is what they do. So 100%, they're definitely have agreed to follow these protocols. And we've also asked some of our owners, I didn't mention it, but we've asked some of our owners and some have agreed. And I think you might see more of it, to keep openings between guests that arrive and depart, just so there's a little bit more time between them. Right at the moment, there aren't a lot of homeowners that have agreed to that. There are a handful, but I think as we start moving forward, you're going to see more and more homeowners want to take the time to leave just openings in their calendars.
I think the quality assurance is good. We rented a number of homes. I know it's become more popular, and rented one up in Lake Charlevoix on the lake for a week that the pictures were dated, I'm sure. And I think we made it work, but we've had hit and miss experience, and a number of the properties you showed look appealing. So I appreciate you coming on, making a presentation. I think Holly's made a couple notes. Big Sky, Montana.
Oh, spectacular.
Something that might be on our radar. So thank you for your coming
Great
on.
praise.
No, listen, you're welcome. And that's the thing. I mean, and I know the team at Wallace Pearson could get this. You don't stay a preferred partner of Virtuoso and their network for 14 consecutive years if you don't provide a quality product. And we never take it for granted. And that is why we don't want to have the most villas. We just want to have the best villas, because we don't want anybody showing up in a villa and going, well, that's not what it looked like on the pictures. No, it's not going to happen. So we stand behind everything that we offer. And that's why, we can enjoy the relationship we have, with Virtuoso and agencies like them.
Good.
Thank you.
Well, if there's no other questions, we want to say a very huge thank you to Steve and all of your amazing team. And thank you for sharing some stunning photographs and a lot of the really great protocols and some fun opportunities that people can experience while they're out and about staying at these gorgeous places. I'm ready for a sea lion to come and visit us at our house.
I can make it happen. Just has to be the right part of the world. Then we can make it happen. Well, it's been a pleasure to be here. And, if anybody has any additional questions, after this, obviously, you guys know how to get a hold of me. I'm happy to answer them at any point in time. And, one of the things that we do for Virtuoso as well, any booking you make with us, we start you, because we have this concierge service. We give you $200 in credits to use towards services because of the relationship with Virtuoso. So if you wanted to bring a private chef in one night, let's say the chef was $200, we pay it. If you wanted to have a massage and the massage is $100, well, you can use that $200 towards that massage. So, it's just a nice little extra because of Virtuoso that we offer. So besides that, and the Amazon Kindle Fire for Kids.
Beautiful. That's
awesome.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you so much for everyone that took time to join us tonight. And we will definitely look forward to chatting a little bit more one-on-one.
Thank you so much, guys. Everybody stay healthy. Stay safe.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Steve. Bye-bye.